So we've all been told that we should seek out a financial planner that has a fiduciary relationship and responsibility to the client. So, and I get that question all the time: are you a fiduciary? It's a fantastic question. In this video, I'm going to talk about what a fiduciary is, give you some examples, and then some other examples on when we'll do a case study on when an advisor is within their fiduciary rule and when they're in breach of their fiduciary responsibilities. So let's go ahead and get started. So a fiduciary is a person or an organization that holds a legal or ethical relationship of trust with one or more parties. So typically a fiduciary prudently takes care of money or other assets for another person. And a fiduciary is legally bound to always act in the other party or the client's best interest and to put their well-being above themselves and their organization at all times. Some really good examples of a fiduciary are being the executor of an estate, being the trustee of a trust for a trust beneficiary, lawyers to clients, accountants to clients, financial planners, CFP professionals to clients, and board executives. And so here are two duties that a fiduciary has to his or her clients as it pertains to financial planners. So when I'm in practice and doing financial planning, I have a duty of care. And this duty is to make sure that I make the most informed decisions possible by truly getting to know the clients, getting to know their needs, their wants, their wishes, their constraints, their outlooks, their financial situation. And this has to be done before making any kind of investment or financial planning recommendation. And then secondly is the duty of loyalty. And that is to put the client's interests ahead of all others, myself, my firm. An example of a breach of this would be making a recommendation that is not the best option for a client to generate some type of commission or an inappropriate fee. So let's highlight that with an example. So we're going to say John is a practicing CFP professional, is under the fiduciary standard, and he meets with Jane. And Jane has outlined her financial situation on what she is hoping to accomplish, gives a good firm timeline to do that. John has done a fantastic job of getting to know Jane by asking great open-ended questions and getting Jane to elaborate on that so he can get a real, true, clear picture. And he has two options that he can recommend for her. So option A is suitable for Jane. Let's say it checks off 9 out of the 10 boxes that she's looking for, and it would not harm the client in any way. However, John gets a higher fee or commission or whatever for recommending option A. And then he has option B. And option B in this recommendation is perfect for Jane. It checks off 10 out of 10 of those boxes. So option A was 9 out of 10. Option B is 10 out of 10. But option B pays little to nothing for John, for example. And then let's look at some of John's choices here. John is fully aware of the differences and the benefits to the client. And so if John chooses option A, he's actually in breach of his fiduciary duty, so bad John. If John recommends B, he has upheld his fiduciary duty to Jane. Good John. So this served as a really, really brief introduction to what a fiduciary is. That word gets thrown out there a lot, and not everyone kind of knows exactly what it entails. But typically, it basically, when I'm in practice, we have to put the client ahead of ourselves and our firm at all times. There's a legal, there's an ethical obligation to do so, and frankly, it's just the right thing to do from a moral perspective and also from a business perspective as well. So if you have a financial need or financial questions and you think that hiring a financial advisor or planner is in your best interest, make sure they follow the fiduciary standard. Can't go wrong with certified financial planners. And as I always say, make sure that they're putting your needs first, foremost, and building a plan or strategy that's tailored to you and your family. I hope this helped. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, be good to yourself and be good to others. Have a good one.